I'm Aaron Wilder, Assistant Director of the Marion University Writing Center. Today, we will be following a quick video training on troubleshooting for missing appointment information by utilizing the search bar and the calendar. In this video, you will learn how to 1. Search for writers using the search bar. 2. Search for appointments utilizing the calendar. And 3. Modifying past appointments. These skills are important for ensuring that writers who have experienced challenges with our WCOnline system can have those challenges quickly righted. So, let's get started. A not uncommon situation that occurs in the Marion University Writing Center is that a student will walk into the center and say that they have not received any type of record that they have had an appointment with the Marion University Writing Center, and they need it for credit for their course. As many of you know, many courses require Writing Center visits, and in order to count those for credit, they require that some type of documentation of that visit be turned into the professor. So this is usually the situation in which one would have to troubleshoot a missing appointment or an appointment that has not been documented sufficiently. So most often that is simply a case of a tutor that has failed to check the box that says email to client in the client report form. So what you can do very simply to find any appointments previous for any client or writer is to just go right over here to this little magnifying glass. And as you can see, that says Search System and Records. If you click on that magnifying glass, you're going to get keyword or phrase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search a student who may have had an appointment in the past, and that's going to be myself. I'm going to type in my last name. Last name usually works most effectively here. So what that's going to do is it's going to take us automatically to this screen. This is going to be our search results screen. So everything that has Wilder on it will pop up. So these are any registrations. Okay, these are the people who have the last name Wilder. So right there we have myself and my partner Kayla Wilder. Any appointments that we have had will be documented right in this little area right here. So you can see that I, for instance, have one no-show appointment. I have 51 client report forms, and I have 54 appointments. So that's interesting that there is a discrepancy here between the number of appointments and the number of client report forms or no-shows. So that means that there are 2 orphan appointments with my name on them somewhere in our WCOnline system. Now what you can do if a student says that they have not received any info is you can go into these client report forms here simply by clicking that box, and it's going to take you to the master appointment report. So what that will do is it will show every single appointment that I have had, and it will show all of those appointments throughout here. So the next question that you could ask is for the student or writer to give you a general date range for that appointment. So let's say that this appointment was in June of 2018. We can look at this appointment. This will bring us right to the client report form. As you can see, this was probably just a meeting that happened. But if you scroll down under the emails down here, there should be a list of who has received documentation of this email. If no one is in this list, that means that the tutor who worked with them failed to check one of these boxes. So what you can do is click email to client /student, and then instead of clicking save changes, the thing that you will need to click is email. Sometimes students have in fact received the email and they just need it sent to them again because they missed it or something else happened. If that's the case, just email it to them again and tell them that it will be coming from WCOnline, the Marion University Writing Center. It will not come from their tutor or some other individual person. It will come from the Writing Center. So that is one way of searching for missing appointments. The other, and the way that may be more useful if the appointment was in the recent past, is just simply by using the calendar function. So if the student knows precisely the day on which the appointment occurred, so let's say that it was on February 15th, you can go directly to that day and you can see all appointments that happened on that day, and you can hover over them, and I can see right here that this one, I just got lucky. This appointment does not have a client report form. This is some personal time that was used for projects, it appears. So I'm going to go in here and complete this client report form. What you can do as a tutor coordinator or as someone who is troubleshooting is you could contact that tutor and see if they can complete that client report form. That should be done through the Orphan Appointments daily task checklist, but sometimes things fall through the cracks. It always happens. So this is a process that can kind of gather those cracks, gather those things that have fallen through the cracks. So what I would do right here is check email, client report form to client or student, or I could put other emails in here. And then I'm going to save report. If all we were doing were resending an email, we of course would have to check that email button. But for this appointment, there was no, as of yet, client report form. So we're going to refresh the page, and then we should see that there is a client report form for that. So that has been utilizing the search bar and the calendar to troubleshoot and modify past appointments. Thank you for completing this Marian University Writing Center training video. Troubleshooting for missing appointment information by utilizing the search bar and calendar. Now that you've completed this video training, you should be comfortable with 1. Searching for writers utilizing the search bar. 2. Searching for appointments utilizing the calendar. And 3. Modifying past appointments. These skills are important for ensuring that writers who have experienced challenges with our WCOnline system can have these challenges righted, and will help you in assisting writers toward their goals. Thank you. You may now proceed to the next video, unit, or module.